This has to be one of the craziest films that I've watched this year. Hi guys, this is Farhad and welcome back to my channel Popcorn Reviews. If you're new to this channel, then please smash that subscribe button now, and as a video ritual, remember to like and comment on the video. Liking and commenting helps fuel the YouTube algorithm. And I have been reviewing a lot of Tamil films, a bit of Telugu in between, but I had to get back to Malayalam because these were the films that came on OTT. These two films that I'll be covering in the next 2 days, including today, they had come during the Mami week, and I hadn't got a chance to watch it then. And I finally did watch one of the two. The Malayalam film that we are going to be talking about today is Gaganachari. Gaganachari, if you remember, had a theatrical release in June, way back in June, and we are in November. And I finally got to watch this film that I heard lots of you recommend me that film during the period of June that is there. And Gaganachari, I have to say, has to be brave filmmaking here, absolutely brave filmmaking here, because the format is such that it's new to the viewers itself. Mockumentary as a template is a bit of a novelty factor straight away. Yes, Malayalam has seen a fair share of, has seen a little bit of mockumentary, I would say, in the form of Avasya Vyuham, a brilliant mockumentary by Krishand. And Krishand, by the way, here is the executive producer also of Gaganachari. And I was absolutely blown and how by this film. So coming to the story and screenplay, Gaganachari is essentially a story of three bachelors who are sort of inmates, you can say, in a dystopian world set in 2043, wherein an alien suddenly lands up at their doorstep. That is the basic premise of the film that is there. But the interesting thing is that on the surface of it, you may treat it like an extraterrestrial kind of a film, of course, in the mockumentary format. But the deeper you go, you understand that this is a raging political commentary that is there. And the most interesting aspect of this film has to be the characterization. The character of the three individuals that is there, Ganesh, Kumar, Gokul Suresh and Varghese. They are drastically different human beings staying together in a way. Ganesh Kumar is essentially an ex-Indian Army officer who's now doubles up like an alien hunter of sorts, and he has sleep pods to sleep in. And there is an interview that he gives which is rather funny, because he gives details of how the government has systematically pushed this world into a dystopian world. It's absolutely hilarious to witness. On the other hand, his two other roommates, Varghese, for example, was an influencer at one point of time, and he lost his job because the government banned the internet. I mean, you see the underlying layer of political commentary that is there also, right? I mean, it's hilarious and the references are absolutely amazing. The other roommate, Gokul Suresh, is a cinephile like you and me. He's lonely, maybe like me, I don't know. But yeah, so these are distinct character traits that are there in the midst of it, which you see that there's a reference to an alien spaceship that is there, which, by the way, has an alien threat. So the myth or the saying goes in the town that people are getting murdered by aliens, and that is the structure that the film works around. Now, definitely, the twist in the tale definitely takes place when the alien comes in, but it's also a reference as to the concept of love as far as the gender is concerned. Like how males view love from a very different standpoint, and females do at a very different standpoint. The female, by the way, is the alien here. So in a scene, you also see a hilarious scene, by the way, in which Gokul Suresh, he puts up these antics, to impress the girl, which is the alien here, only for her to, evoke that emotion of anger that is there. And I think that, there was a line in which said that the moment I was myself, she was into me. So it was, I think, a nice little commentary that was there. It was a nice little commentary also on the evolution of how humans and aliens used to stay together, and there's a lot going on in the film. But there are also popular, pop culture references that are there from so many Malayalam films from the 80s and the 90s, and I have to say that I did latch on to at least a few of them, thanks to my lovely, lovely Digi family. My lovely Digi family has been pushing and recommending me films which I did watch, and I did get at least a few references here and there. There are so many references that I may not have got yet, but at least this was a good start considering this film, that it actually did not allow me to get completely disconnected from the drama. Now, as far as the criticism of the screenplay is concerned, I did feel that the love angle is slightly, stretched to a point, that felt a little tag long, but I was so lured into the world building and the characterization that these were hardly any roadblocks for me. Even as far as the final act is concerned, wherein the ritual that is there that suddenly comes out of nowhere, in which there are two mouthpieces of the authorities, the police, the characters of the police that are there as shown in the film. They, they could have been a little more well developed as well as far as the final act is also concerned, because there's a reveal at the end. But these absolutely did not matter to me, because the mood of the film was so crazy that I absolutely invested in it. Even for that matter, the little political commentary on the alternate to beef, which is Geef, they said. I think that I absolutely cracked up to that. So there was a lot that was going on in the film, and I absolutely enjoyed the film, enjoyed the screenplay also of the film. Coming to the technical aspects, and this is the interesting bit of the video, the dialogues, the music and the direction and the production design. So the dialogues are sharp, and there's a rhythm to the beats of the screenplay, which is, further enhanced to the lines that are there. There's a rhythm that is never broken, and the lines, exude of absolute crazy energy and humor that will absolutely allow you to be in splits. Yes, there are a few references that I may have missed out on, but it's still made for a wonderful, wonderful watch. Now, coming to the music, I think music had different shades of the tones it went in with the drama, and it was absolutely splendid to witness. Even the BGM was spectacular. The cinematography, oh my god, outstanding is the word here. Each frame, was so well done. Some of them may be AI generated as well, but so well done for a budget of this film. And the VFX, oh my god, absolutely loved it. I think it's the best VFX that I've seen in all year probably, and especially given the budget of the film. And it all the more makes me infuriated with films like Adi Purush, that you had the money, you had things to go your way, and you absolutely, missed the mark by a mile. Even Singham again, that finale scene was so bad. Anyway, I'll get to the Hindi release in some other video. But the production design also is spectacular. Imagine to pull off a sci-fi film in this budget. Absolutely spot on, absolutely wonderful. It's a masterclass on filmmaking, I would say. Even director Arun Chandu, I think he did a wonderful job. Although there were a few instances, a few lags that were there. The editing, which the transition shots were good, but some of the lags could have been taken into account probably. But otherwise, the direction I think was splendid here as well. Coming to the performances, I felt the performances are outstanding as well. I did like the role of the Inspector John, replayed by John. Although a little underwritten, but I think he did a pretty solid job here. Ganesh Kumar was absolutely a ball to witness. And I was reading also that he is also in the state government of Kerala. Let me know if I'm right, or if there are any corrections, let me know in the comments. Also, Gokul Suresh, I think it's a wonderful performance by him, because he also had a underlying layer of emotions that he had to portray. Wonderful performance. Varghese is absolutely blessed by a comic timing to die for. Wonderful performance. But my performance of the film came from Anarkali Marikar. Anarkali, I think, was one character. I can say it now because it's out on OTT, that she was not given any lines. The only lines that she was communicating through was through a recording. By the way, recorded by Prithviraj's mother, is what I was reading somewhere, and told by one of my friends, Tyler, in my WhatsApp group also, that the recording was of Prithviraj's mother that was there, which also added, by the way, hilarious flavor to the drama, which meant that she did not have much to communicate with in words, but only it had to do through expressions and through a lot of body language, so to say. It was a complex character, and I think she did a smashing job here. Anarkali was wonderful. So overall, I felt that Gaganachari is absolutely a hilarious joyride. It's a mockumentary to absolutely savor. It may not be as good as Avasya Vyuham, mind you. Avasya Vyuham was at another level as far as the mockumentary template is concerned also. This one was a flawed one, I would say, but still I was so lured into this world that I absolutely did not care for some of the flaws. I'm a little generous with this film because of the concept and the kind of flavor that it brought to the table at the end of the day. So that was it. That was my video. If you're liking the video, please remember to smash that like button. Comment on what did you make of the film. It may be for some of you a long while since you watched the film. So let me know how was the theatrical experience. If you watched on OTT, let me know that as well. Also remember to share this video with your friends and family. Ask them to subscribe to the channel. Let's grow this Digi family together. And if you'd like to read my full review of Gaganachari on my site, Popcorn Reviews, it's available in the link below. All latest reviews are also on my site, and on the captions of which are on my social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Letterboxd. I do not end up making a video on everything that I watch, but I do write a lot. So all information is present on these two mediums. I'll see you again soon with another video, another Malayalam film that is up my sleeve and I was waiting to watch it. Until then, take care of yourselves and thank you so much for the love and support. Cheers.